Hello. My name is Havoc.Trades, formerly known as FX Trader Dale, and you are watching my 2.0 How Do I Break Down US30. Now, I'll definitely say I have improved since the last video that I made, so I hope that everyone gains the value and the knowledge I'm going to share today. So the first thing I do, I'm going to start in the monthly time frame. I want to go on the line chart so I can see everything clearly. What I mean by that is all these key turning points. Notice how when I go into the chart, the candles, you can't really see the turning points as clearly as when I put it in the line chart. It's like, oh, boom, clear as day. There's what's known in the trading world as a double top, right? I refer with my members M's and W's. I'm sure you can see an M and a W just looking right here. So, as said, I want to mark out all my monthly levels. I like to use the magnet tool. It just makes my life a little bit easier when I'm going across. And notice how my cursor is jumping spot to spot. I'm not exactly having to put my cursor on the exact pinpoint location, which makes it nice. If you don't already, also favorite all the tools you're going to use on TradingView. If you guys would like me to make a video strictly on how to use TradingView, I will gladly do so. Just leave that in the comment sections. That is a video for another day. So I'm going down and I'm also looking to the left, right? Notice how my cursor is staying as far left as possible. I'm not coming over here and marking out the areas. I'm working as far back as left. So because I want to use history, I don't want to use the proper wording here. Price has a memory, right? So if price goes ahead and creates a resistance, and then we end up breaking that resistance, some point in the future, it's a high probability they have to come back and retest it, right? So this big jump we have here, even though it seems like a big scary fall down, notice how price broke above this level of resistance, and all we did was come down and retest it. And to retest it, we created a double bottom. That's all we did. Marking out every psychological level that I see. Boom, as far back left as possible. That is extremely, extremely key. That way you don't get faked out. So right after I have my monthly levels marked out, I go down the weekly, make sure I see still a clear picture matching up with the levels, and I do, right? I see that price created a beautiful double bottom here in the weekly, right? I refer to W's and M's. That's another video to get into about detail, but notice how we have a nice double bottom / W right here. So price is obviously showing bullish. Bullish means we are going up, bearish means we're going down. If you don't know, we're showing bullish behavior because we're having a double bottom on the break and retest of this area. Notice how on the candles, and you can't but it's not easy to the eye to notice that this is a break and retest. You go to here, let me put it back here. In the monthly, you can't tell that this is an area of resistance. You really can't, right? It just looks like a little pause, continue going. Turn the line, you see that clear dip. So, got my monthly levels marked out. The next levels that I mark out is the daily, right? And again, you have to go to the left. Do not mark your daily levels anywhere else. You have to mark them all the way to the left as possible, right? So continuing to use the magnet tool, and I use the zoom in feature to make my life easier. Go ahead, grab the rectangle, right? And to get your line or your box to go all the way across the screen, like I did right here, just double click the rectangle, go to style and press extend to right. When you turn it off, you have to go ahead and automatically on your own, just to show, because this is what everyone's probably looks like now, you have to draw it on your own. So go ahead and make your life easier, extend to right. And what I did here is when I'm getting these daily areas from the top of the body of the candle to the top of the wick, right? That is that area that I'm looking for, right? Notice how daily uses that resistance, right? Price came down, came to that exact area again, gave a doji, which is a beautiful reversal. If you see a doji at a low or a high, that is a beautiful reversal pattern, right? A doji right here, price started to sell off. Beautiful, right? Notice how that exact area got turned into support here. And if we look at current price, boom, beautiful support We broke that area, resistance, resistance, broke the area, support, broke it again. So these areas are extremely relevant and will give you hints on some key areas price is going to bounce off of, guys. Next area I'm going to mark is here. And always check yourself, right? When you mark the area, look to the left. Make sure and say, okay, this area actually valid. Sorry about that, guys. Ran out of storage there. So, as I said, or where I left off, marking out my daily zones from the top of the body to the top of the wick, filling that whole area, and I just keep going up. And you always check yourself on every single one that you place. That's beautiful. Notice how that daily zone got tapped. That monthly didn't, but that daily zone got tapped. Right? Guys, these daily zones can give some amazing, amazing plays. And if you put a daily zone and it doesn't make sense, delete it. So I'm saying check yourself in every single one. Notice how this zone, very, very well respected. Boom. Yep, that was just used for the push right there. Come on now. Right now, the information I'm showing you, people charge you hundreds of dollars for. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if someone tries getting this video deleted on how I'm marking up my chart and showing you guys, because you're going to be so dangerously accurate. And I wish I was joking. This is a video that I wish that I watched when I first started trading. I wish someone showed me that, hey, go in the monthly time frame, mark out all your key areas where price bounces off of, then go in the daily and mark off all those key areas. Study the fuck out of price action, find a mentor that's reputable, and then go ahead and just get to work. That's all it is, just get to work. Put in the fucking work. Whoops. Went to the weekly, not done in the daily time frame. Got a couple more zones, you know, you guys get the picture. I'm not going to put those other zones. I'm going to go ahead and break down the smaller time frame now. Just going to show you guys why that fucking daily zones are so important. Right, we can see here in the 4-hour structure, like these daily zones have been extremely key these past couple of days, especially the monthly level, right? The monthly levels are our lines, the daily levels are our zones, right? Keep that in mind. Notice how, here's a great example right here. Price, and I'm going to pull out the 50% retracement. I love using this as extra confluence. Price is in an uptrend, so I pull my fib from the high to the low. So my fib extension levels are to the high. I get asked this all the time. Dale, why do you pull your fib from the opposite way? If it's an uptrend, shouldn't you pull from the low to the high? Okay. Final time. Goddamn. So, where I left off, people ask me why I don't do the fibs the other way. Because traditionally how I do it, because we're in an uptrend, I need the fib extension levels to my side. So, because we're in an uptrend, I pull it from the high down to the low. Right, we get that nice 50%. And the fib extension levels are on top. These give me projected targets, right? So let's just say I was still in a buy that I took here. Stop loss right there. Because we see a very nice double bottom happen. Nice liquidity right here, right touching the 50% retracement. Also confirming that break in retest, right? Because structure very clean right here. I know it looks complicated because price took its time, but notice it's just break and retest, and within that retest, price gave a double bottom. And that double bottom, you could have capitalized on the small little pullback here, respecting this higher low on the support. I'll zoom right in here on what I'm talking about. Notice how price had support right here. This is what I'm talking about, the area of support, right? Price went ahead, broke through the area of support, retested that daily level, retested overall structure to confirm the uptrend, right? Because of break and retest. And it's just the right leg of a double bottom. And then price broke above that area, treating this as a liquidity grab. That's what this is. Because if price came and treated this as resistance, this would be a higher low. But it didn't. Because price broke, because price broke back above here, this is a liquidity grab. And then we got the higher low right here, which was a clear signal to me and all my members, hey, we got to go ahead and take a buy. We closed at the top of this range, but obviously price went even further. We could have held to the fib extension, but because of CPI coming up in the next couple days, I'm feeling a recession coming, guys, even though we are very bullish. Let me give a little analysis here. There's two ways I'm looking at US30. I'm going to spit a little bit more game here before this video ends. All right, here we have a downtrend, right, in the weekly time frame, right? I want to use it as A. This is point A. This is B. And then this is C, right? So, in this point that we just had that broke out is D. The D broke out. That's funny. D broke out. Why does it keep trying to bookmark it? Come on, baby girl. We don't want to bookmark that. D. Boom. So D broke out. Now, how this works is we got A, B, B stays under A, right? C staying under B. D is now retesting C. If D ends up breaking above C, which we are at the very, very tip of C, right? C has this wick right here. If we end up staying under these highs, right? Because next week, if we end up, like, I would like to see the next week go bullish. If not, we're probably going to continue up to the highs. If we end up respecting the highs of C, I expect us to go back down and go ahead and fill this gap to continue to fall. If not, I expect us to break C and continue up to the all-time highs here on US30. That is my analysis. I hope you guys have found value from this video. I have two Instagrams. I have Havoc.Trades, and then I have Havoc.Trading.Team. I'll make sure to put a picture in here, or I'll leave it in a link. I don't know. Hope you guys found value in this video. Have a great day.